What's up, YouTube? In this video, we're going to be talking about how you can be different to achieve success faster or bigger. And I'll give you a personal example. My first winning product ever, I came in with a different type of angle. I came in a different way than the original creator did, and I made a whole bunch of money, and I am the biggest seller of that product now. I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars in profit, and I followed this exact formula right here. The same exact formula. And once again, guys, you got to be different. Why? There's so many people probably running your product in organic drop shipping, a lot of new people coming in. It's time to be different, it's time to think different, and it's time to think better. So in this video, we're going to be talking about how to be different, and this video is a pretty damn advanced video. A lot of beginners probably won't understand, but if you do understand, then that means you are different. So once again, be different. We'll go ahead and start with the first one. And this all relates back to drop shipping, more specific organic drop shipping, but it works for basically all drop shippers or even organic marketer. So number one is different concept. A lot of you guys, when you come into organic drop shipping, you just want to replicate what's already working. You don't really try much for the first 2 weeks or even the entire lifespan of the time you're running your product. You're doing the same concept over and over again. You're basically just switching up the text, switching up the hand movements, probably switching up the background a little bit. You got to try a totally new concept. Of course, in the beginning, when you come in, you want to copy everything exactly to the T, but switch it up slightly a little bit. Why? Because that's basically like training wheels. At the beginning, you got to understand the frameworks of your product, how it moves, how you hold the product, how, the angles of the camera. At the very beginning, you can copy everything. It's like training wheels, but you would switch it up slightly a little bit. But yeah, once you do that and the concepts start drying out and you're not going viral, then you would try a totally new, different concept. Don't keep creating the same thing. Try something else. There's so many different type of concepts. I know a lot of people haven't tried, which is contrast videos, unboxing videos, storyline videos. A lot of people aren't doing that anymore. AI videos. What else? 11 Labs video, voiceover videos, or purely just organic videos that look like you're just a normal person on TikTok recording your video. You're not a brand or nothing. Those works hella good, and if you can go viral with that, you'll make a shit ton of money because it doesn't look like an ad, and people are willing to watch everything through when they know it's not an ad or when they think it's not an ad. So yeah, different concept. Try a totally new, different concept. Be different than your competitor. If your competitor isn't trying that concept, you can try it. And if you're the first one to test it, and go viral, you will 100% print more than them. And you can also rinse out the concept. Once you try a new concept and it works for you and you were one of the first one to do it, you can rinse it out by split testing it like crazy. Number two is different angle. This is sauce right here. So once again, my first biggest winning product ever, I came in with a totally different angle. At the beginning, the person who was running it was targeting this one angle, and then I came in and switched it to a totally new angle. Of course, I kept the same, at the beginning, I kept the same, angles and stuff. I just improved it a little bit, but I came in with a totally new, different angle, and that's important. And now I'm printing like a motherfucker. And I'll give you a good example of a different angle. So one of the best examples I've given over the course of these past 2 months and years is the small fridge angle. A lot of people came in the market with a small fridge for drop shippers. Drop shippers were selling it, and they were selling it just as a snack fridge you can put in your room. And somebody else a few months later came in and marketed that towards a different angle, and that angle was small fridge for female makeup, female products, female makeup, and that person printed way more. You can see it's crazy. That small fridge for snacks, somebody else came in and marketed for makeup, and they started making a whole bunch of money. And not only that, they sold it as a premium small fridge because it was for makeup. They can mark up the price even higher because it's pretty damn premium, and it saves your makeup. It adds value to it because small fridge, snacks are cheap as hell. Put it in your fridge. If it's gone, if it expires, it's over. Buy a new one for a few dollars. Makeup costs more. So if you can market it like, oh, this will actually expand the lifetime of your makeup, which costs what, a few $100, $80, $50, or even more than that, then you can mark it up to a lot more. And that's what they did, and they made way more money than the average person who was selling the small fridge. Different product variant. This is pretty simple, but Also, my first winning product ever, not my biggest winning product, but a square block. I came in with a different variant. Uh, the first variant was actually like a cheap AliExpress variant. I figured out a better variant that was higher quality, had more custom images to it because it was an LED car product. It had custom images you can write and stuff like that, emojis. That product, the old one, barely had any. I found a better one and I tested it and it went hella viral. I made way more money and I got less complaints. Win-win. Let me see. Think different. Once again, think different. That is the whole general idea of this. Think different, guys. Come in, try to think different than your average organic dropshippers. Of course, you want to study the space. You want to see how everybody else is thinking. You want to think like them, or you would mimic somebody like me or somebody like me. Think like me because I think different than everybody else. Everybody else, but of course, you can think even bigger, think even different. But of course, you want to work off proven ideas. Think different. Yeah, at the beginning you would learn the space, learn the game, learn how everybody thinks, and switch it up a little bit. It takes time to do that. You can't just come in and totally do it off the bat. But if you understand this from the very get-go, then that's what you would be doing. You would learn the whole space, and you would start try to think different and try to think better. Don't be average. Once again, guys, this is the last thing. Don't be average. Don't be like everybody else. If you want average results, then do what everybody else is doing. If you don't want average results, do what the advanced people are doing. And what are they doing is they're thinking different, guys. Think about it. Every winning product, every big brand that's going crazy right now, they thought different. They either came in with a different marketing angle, different type of product that was 3% better or even just a few percent better, or they switched it up to a whole new angle and they made a whole bunch of money. Now they are basically monopolizing that whole market they're in. So yeah, guys, think different. Don't be average. Don't expect things to be easy for you guys. Don't expect things to be easy. My apologies. Here's a quote I heard one time. Don't wish things were easy. Wish you were better. So yeah, try to be better. Try to be different. You don't want things to be easy for you. You want to get better. So that is the whole thing. That's the whole mindset of advanced dropshippers. How we think. We always think different and always try to think better. Gone.